Welcome back, Pisces, to another weekly reading. I hope you've all been well. I don't have a lot to say. I think we're just gonna get straight into it. I think the only thing I would say is if you're enjoying the content, please be sure to hit the like button, share and subscribe. The community's kind of hit a lull in about the past week, and I'm not too sure what that's all about, whether it's the content or just people getting outside more and not watching much YouTube. But in any event, I just felt inclined to say that. Four of Swords. Speaking of chilling out and just taking time for yourself, right? We've got the Knight of Swords on the bottom there. So I don't know if someone came in and told you something, or if you received news that kind of puts you in a position where you needed to take some time out to rest and contemplate and to think about things. We'll see. We'll see as the rest of the cards come out, but certainly sets somewhat of a tone here. I am getting, wherever you're doing this rest or this contemplation or this healing is some place that you feel quite comfortable in. Yeah, I'll take those cards. Six of Cups on the bottom. That card's been showing up a lot today, actually. And the Queen of Wands, where did that show up? That was Cancer's reading, I believe. So, Queen of Wands, the Moon, the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, and the Nine of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. Okay, let me just settle into this energy here, Pisces, and then I'll start talking. Here you are, represented by the Moon. So I'm just thinking of that Knight of Swords on the bottom of the deck as I look at the top row here. And I almost feel like the Queen of Wands is you, Pisces. I mean, that is your energy in the Moon, of course. But it's almost like, can you trust what you hear? Like, I'm just almost getting someone saying, come again? Like, what? I feel like something caught you by surprise. I feel like whatever this was that came out was a secret. I don't think it was supposed to come out. I don't think you were supposed to hear it. Or certainly not now. Like, not just yet. I feel almost like somebody was giving something to someone. That's what this is about, because I'm asking, well, what's this about? And then I look to the second row and it's like with the Six of Pentacles, they're giving to someone and this other person has their hand out and they're just like, please. So it's almost like this energy of perhaps someone that's in your life was giving to somebody else. When you were, how do I explain this feeling? All you ever wanted perhaps was this person's love. All you ever wanted was their attention. And here they are on the side giving it to somebody else is what I'm getting. I don't like those messages, but it is where I feel intuitively drawn to go. I feel like this has kind of left you in a space where you're feeling really like not yourself, because what I'm seeing is your energy here represented by the Queen of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and this Eight of Swords. Like, I feel this is all you. I feel like you're this strong, independent woman. I feel like you, or I mean, a man, whatever, a person, you know, you're this strong, balanced individual who has everything that they need, who's self-sufficient, who by all accounts, like has kind of got it all. Like, you know, you've got it all going on sort of thing. But with this person, it's almost like you're the exact opposite of that energy. It's almost like you're, I don't want to say groveling, but you feel like you have to beg for their attention and stuff. And it's almost like, what am I doing? Like, what am I doing here? I'm not this person. Like, I'm strong, I'm independent, I'm self-sufficient. Like, I'm this person. And I don't know if it's simultaneously like this is happening. Or it's like, I used to be this person and now look at me. Like, look at that person in the corner there. Like, please. And this person's totally ignoring them and giving to somebody else. And you're like, what? You know, and it's almost like I have my own pentacles. I have everything that I need. Why am I wasting my time on this person? Why am I begging for their attention, sort of thing? Why? And I think that's where the why comes from. It's just like, it's so clear. Like, I could literally just take all of this off and step out, but I feel trapped in this cycle with this person. There's something about them, and I do believe it's probably karmic. This goes back, like, I don't know if it's like past life stuff or what, but it's like logically it makes no sense to you, but emotionally I feel like there's this tie to this person. And I want to say, like, it's almost humiliating in some respects. And it's funny because they almost come across as saying, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, it's balanced. Like, I give you what you need. Like, what more do you want from me, sort of thing. When they're gaslighting you, because it's clearly not. I'm getting like a gaslighting situation there. Okay. Ten of Pentacles with the Three of Wands and the Hermit. Oh, we've got the Devil underneath here. And then we've got the Three of Swords. This person is breaking your heart. This person is literally breaking your heart. I just heard, and you're letting them. And I think that's what baffles you the most, is you're letting this person do this to you. But again, there's this strong attraction to them. You just can't help yourself. And you feel almost like weak. Like, when I look at this, their coat's all tattered and stuff like that. Like, it's a direct comparison, a contradiction to this person here. It's almost like this person makes you feel less than, perhaps, by the way they make you beg or grovel for their time or their attention or something like that. That's how it feels. Yeah. With the Ten of Pentacles here, the Three of Wands and the Hermit. I just heard the song by U2. I still haven't found what I'm looking for. I feel like this is you in the Hermit energy kind of looking at this. And especially potentially with that Knight of Swords energy coming in and telling you something that's really put you kind of in a spot where you're really thinking about it, or it's taken the wind out of you, sort of thing. It's like now the Hermit is shining the light on this situation where I think all you've ever wanted is this Ten of Pentacles. All you've ever wanted was to have this balanced life, you know, to have the Pentacles, to have the love, to have the legacy, to have the stable home. Like that feeling, it's almost like that feeling, if you know what I mean, if, you know, when you're around family or really close friends, and it just, there's just a resonance in your heart that feels so good. It's like, this is home. Like, I feel I can be myself. I feel calm. I feel balanced. Like, all is right in the world. That's all you've ever wanted. And I don't think you've gotten it with this person. And I think you're starting to ask yourself, what am I doing? Like, what am I really doing? And I think this news coming in, whatever it was the catalyst, the precipitant for this. Now, with that Devil energy there, exactly, you feel chained to this person. Like, you can't figure out why. You see that they're chained together, and again, against all logic, it's just like this person has this grip on me, and I just don't understand why. Like, there's nothing healthy about this. This person feels to me like someone who to almost could be one of those people that looks like the good person, the good individual to everybody else. Like, oh, they're so wonderful and all, and they're so giving of their time and their money or their energy or what have you. And, you know, they're not even giving to their loved ones. It's just for looks, to make themselves feel good or look good. Sorry, cross watchers. That's just that's what I'm getting through the imagery and the cards here and just the energy, right? Yeah, I think it's time. Yeah, it's time to heal this. It's time to heal this inner conflict, and I feel this is inner conflict with yourself more than anything. I feel like I'm hearing like it's a coming to God moment for you to realize, like, this is not working. I've got to heal this. I've got to balance this out because this isn't who I am. This isn't what I want. Um, yeah, I think you know, logically, you know, you can have a better balanced relationship with somebody, if not even just with yourself, right? Although I don't think that's the issue. Again, um, I think it relates to this letting this go. Like, it's time to heal this. It's time to let this go. It's time to walk out of those swords there, and you know, whether it be by yourself or looking for something else out there that does fulfill this wish that you've always had, that does bring you your 10 of Pentacles, right? So what's stopping Pisces from moving on from this person? Why is Pisces putting themselves in this position, or why do they feel, I don't want to say you're putting yourself in this situation necessarily, but why do you feel chained to this? Like, what's making you feel this devil energy here? Because there's always a reason why we feel attracted to situations like this, right? Despite logically knowing better, why are we connected emotionally to this kind of treatment? The Two of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the World. Again, with the Three of Swords on the bottom. Oh, I see. I think some of you feel as though you're running out of time. I think some of you feel almost like you've spent the time on yourself, on your career, and that sort of thing to become this Queen of Wands, Nine of Pentacles energy here. Okay, and I think you fear that you're running out of time to get the show on the road sort of thing, for this intimate connection, to potentially have this 10 of Pentacles with a family and that sort of thing. And if you end this, then where does that leave you? That might leave you, you know, you might be at the age where you feel you're at the age where you know, TikTok sort of thing. We might pull the Wisdom of the Oracle here just to see if that that Oracle card does come out. Oh, I hope I have it upstairs. Here, I believe I do. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. The Sun. Yeah. It's also possible, the Seven of Wands here. It's also possible that at one point you did feel this person was your soulmate, where your connection did feel fated, and you thought this was it. Like, this was the person, this was your sunshine, this was your happiness, this was the way forward. And perhaps they were, but now it's turned to a situation where it's not. It's clearly not that. And if this isn't resonating with you, don't force it to fit. It's not your story. You know, there's other videos you can watch on my channel or other people's channels, sort of thing. Don't try to force it into this. You'll know. It's possible that this person put on a good face to begin with. And it is possible, again, this could be a karmic connection. So it could have been fated, right? It absolutely could have been fated. But fated to teach you something about love, you know, and about true happiness. Because this is what you deserve. And I think you know this. You know this. You know you deserve that. What's the outcome of this? Or the advice? What advice? Actually, let's get the Oracle card out. Let's get the Oracles. Yeah, exactly. It's, again, with this energy, I'm just getting like, you've got everything. Everything but love. Right? Like with a partner. You've got friendships. You've got great friendships. You're well loved, well received in your social circles. You've got the money. You know, you've got all of those things, but there's one thing missing. There's one thing missing, and it's this. Okay? And you can't let fear of starting over stop you from getting that, okay? And I think you know that. I don't think I'm telling you anything you don't already know. Let's see, advice here. Let's give these a quick shuffle. I was actually reading through Colette Baron-Reid's guide for this oracle deck. Her messages are so beautiful. I thought, you know, I should study them a little bit more to include her interpretations, because they are really encouraging. Like, even in the reverse, there's still very positive messages, very inspiring. Okay, what messages do you have for our Pisces, please? Our beautiful Pisces today. What messages do we have? You know this. Deep in your heart, you know this is not the person for you, okay? If that's not the case, probably not your reading. And this is divinely guided. I think with the owl here, you need to trust your intuition. I think, you know, when you do that, you have a full awareness of the truth here in this situation. And 7 is a number of being divinely guided, right? Yeah. And I think I've been saying that this whole reading is like, you know these things full well, especially logically, but it's just like, but there's still this bond. A really interesting reading came out. It was a live yesterday, so it's the pre-recorded, or the recording's out now. It's over at the Hermit Tarot, and she did a really cool, really long spread. It's a pick a card spread on past life connections with people. You may want to check that out, because if you are having that feeling of being like, logically this doesn't make sense, but my heart is so pulled to there, this could be a past life connection. And her readings were phenomenal, very detailed, just beautiful, excellent reader. Clean it up. Yeah, it's time. And I'm also getting to, yeah, not for you on the bottom. It can't be any clearer. I'm also hearing like when that Knight of Swords coming in and giving you that news, you know, that I talked about at the beginning of the reading, that was your call to clean it up, to, I hate to say it, but dust them out. And again, this isn't, if everything's going fine and you're feeling happy and you feel loved by this person and stuff, this reading's not for you. But, you know, if this has happened where you've heard news, or you feel like you're having to beg for this person's love and attention, yeah. Clean that up. I'm just hearing like you're better than that. You deserve better than that. And it's not to say this person's a bad person. I don't know. Maybe they are. But they're not vibrating on the same frequency as you. Let's put it that way. That's the politically correct, nice way to say it in metaphysical terms, right? Any other advice for thinker? Yeah. I just feel like, don't overthink this. Oh, sorry, my table's bouncing up and down. Blessed on the bottom. I love that card. It's like that Hermit energy. But I'm just, again, it didn't come up in the reverse, but I'm still inclined to say, don't overthink this. Like, I just heard like it's not rocket science. That's kind of harsh, but it could be a guide coming through that's like a no-nonsense person and telling you like, yo, go the distance. Exactly. It's, don't let fear dictate your decision. Like, you need to go the distance in what you deserve. You need to go after what you want. And don't let fear dictate that. Okay. Yeah, exactly. So happy coming out, and yin. So yin energy is the energy of receiving, okay? But they're both in the reverse. This speaks directly to the 6 of Pentacles here, where you feel that you're not getting from this person. Despite them telling you there's a balance there, it's not balanced, okay? You're not happy. You're not receiving the love that you deserve, okay? So this is just confirmation. Any advice, any more advice for our beautiful Pisces before we go today? Any more advice? One more here. The Blessed card comes up again. That was on the bottom, remember? The Blessed card. Yeah. I feel like this is reassurance. Like, don't worry. Everything's going to be okay. You can't make this stuff up. Time to go. There's something new for you, okay? There's a new path for you to go down. You are beautiful. You are magical. Look at you. You're light. You're free. It's time to go and not to worry. I feel like blessed is just that reassurance that you'll get to where you need to go. Someone will come across your path that needs to come across your path. You're protected, I'm getting. The number 22, you might be seeing repeating numbers, 2244 or 222444 sort of thing. Yeah. I think 4 is about transitions too, isn't it? I'd have to look that up. But 2-2 is like a coupling, right? Like it's two people coming together. Okay, I'm going to leave it there, Pisces. Don't lose hope. If you're in a situation where you're not, there isn't equal give and take here, or you've gotten news where someone's maybe giving to another person, that sort of thing, and you deserve better, and this isn't like you to be with someone like this. Like I said, you might want to check out that reading over at the Hermit Tarot. But certainly Spirit's offered lots of advice here about moving on and not fearing if time is worrisome to you. TikTok, I'm running out of time. The cards are saying be rest assured that all will work out. Yeah, I think that's it, Pisces. We'll talk to you next week. Bye for now.